This weekend there's a big festival kind of thing called Colors Party. And everybody's supposed to go there dressed in white, giving out bags of powdered colors, and everybody throws it at each other. Everybody's gonna be dressed absolutely beautiful. Yesterday I went with Wendy to buy her a new little outfit, and I'm gonna have to be careful with my finances, so I said you can't spend too much money. So she was humble and cool, and boy, she's buying some really sexy stuff. And the day before she came over and with another little sexy outfit that she wanted me to take pictures of her on Galopin. And then she asked me, I have a question for you. Tenho pergunta para você. Pode ser chitia? And that basically means, I have a question for you. Will you not be mad? And I said, well, how can I be mad? She went to buy a little outfit. So yesterday we went around town with her friend Aleda, and we bought her a little outfit. So she's gonna be like, whew. And then she rationalized with me. She said, when I'm there's like so many beautiful girls, so many beautiful people and stuff. I have to be up to par with everybody. And it's true. The women and people here are so gorgeous, so attractive. There's heavy competition between each other. So I'm going to try to document a little bit what's happening over there. It should be fun. I'm going with Peter and Lily. He reserved a VIP table. So it should be good fun. It's one of these all-night affairs. So bear with me, people. It's verão, which means it's summer here. It's festival time, party time. Kind of have to go with it. It's like the wind, you just got to go with the flow of things and stuff, and can't go against it. So I can't resist a good party with a bunch of beautiful people. So I hope you'll enjoy this segment.
Color Festival is an annual event here, which hadn't happened for the past couple of years. It's kind of a crazy rave party. We got there early and it was pretty much empty, as things don't get going until late. Our usual gang was here, Mauricia and Fanny, as well as Lily's childhood friends who immigrated to Boston many years ago. They were here on vacation for a family wedding, 2 sisters and a brother who was under 21. Man, is life different here than back in Boston. We had great conversations about the cultural differences, but the music took over. met up with Wendy, who was hanging out with her mom, Alcinda, and her friend, Andrea. And later, Wendy's brother Eric showed up to make up the whole family.
I get some sad news. Last night I got robbed. It wasn't very much. It was about 130 euros, $130. I just received some payment and took some money out. Gave some money to my friend Peter, who treated me to a nice weekend last weekend. Gave him 40 bucks. And I bought some credit for my phone. And what was left over was about 13,000 escudos, which is about 120 euros or dollars. After a few drinks with my friends Peter and Lily, I came home and went right to bed. About 3 o'clock in the morning I woke up and I went out in the cockpit, as I usually do, checking out where the boat is anchored and if it's moving, and I noticed my little shoulder bag that I carry with me was in the cockpit and it was all opened up, and I'm like, I didn't forget it there? That's weird. I look inside it, everything's gone except for my bank card. I had taken everything out of the bag and hung up my bag right next to me in my V-berth in my forward cabin, and I put it here on this spot all the time, and I shortened the length of the shoulder straps so that it can fit there, and when it was outside, the shoulder straps were still small. So yeah, somebody came in during the night, walked into my cabin, took the bag, also took my GoPro, took the money out, and swam off. I looked at my bathing platform in the stern and it was wet. So somebody swam out to my boat, took my GoPro, took my bag, took the money and swam away. I'm convinced of that. Turns out my neighbor Piero, who's a follower of me from a long time, he has a YouTube channel called Tabasco Piero. If you want to look at it, he's French, he's from Marseille. Same thing happened to him. He was sleeping and a guy came into his cockpit, looked around and took out his wallet, took the money, and that's it. Left his computer, everything else. I hate to talk bad about Cape Verde. This isn't like usual, you know, this doesn't really happen here in Mindelo. I never lock my boat. I never close it. During the day, during the night. And then while I'm sleeping, some mofo comes in and steals my stuff and I didn't hear a thing, man. Oh, this is rare. I mean, you know, I've been here for years now and I never lock my boat. Never. Except if I go away for 2 or 3 days, but I don't usually do that. And, you know, because I trust the people here and everybody knows me. So, yeah, lesson learned. Now I'm going to have to, I think, lower my dinghy a little lower so people can climb in on the bathing platform when I'm here. And hopefully this won't happen again, because the person who swam out here may have gotten a taste for things and he may come back, or she, who knows, with a waterproof bag or a Ziploc bag and take other things, you know, that he can float away with. So that's it. Cheers, fair winds.
A Bob Marley song is playing real loudly all across the bay. The song is perfectly audible, and I have to talk over it, otherwise I won't be able to monetize this episode. The few dollars I would earn on this video would go to the song's copyright holders.
Sounds like they're doing sound check at Mindelo Hotel. I think there's a concert going on this weekend. Sounds great.
I didn't feel comfortable having Galopin here, so I asked my friend Cheetah if he had a morning free for me. He did, so I went to check it out before bringing Galopin there. And later that night...
Oh, it is, let me see, 2 in the morning, and there's music blasting. It's coming from Ponta d'Agua, the hotel there, right across from us at the marina. And I think during the Bahia Festival week, there's just music here all the time. And some people don't like it here. A friend of mine really gets upset with all this loud music. He thinks it should be turned off at 10. I'm like, what? We're in Cape Verde here. You know, we're not in your country, so... I mean, listen to it. It's so loud. I just woke up. I was sleeping early. And listen to this music, how loud it is. There you have it. I love all these songs, man. They're really popular here. I don't think you hear them much in the rest of the world, but there you go. So good morning. Here I am at a mooring. I'm going to stay here a week because there's a big festival going on, as I've said before. And I didn't feel safe out there, leaving the boat alone for a couple of days, 24 hours and stuff like that. Not really knowing that there's a good chance I'd be at the festival and could have an incident on my boat. So here I feel much safer. It cost me $5 a day. Later on it's going to be kind of a lot of party time, a lot of music, and as it was last night, super loud music coming from the Ponta d'Agua, the hotel here. And I guess that's how it's going to be for the next few days. Just a lot of music and dancing and partying.
It was great to have you along on this voyage. If you enjoyed your trip, give us a like and subscribe. You'll help us navigate better. Me and my boat Galopin promise you a good time every Wednesday, so welcome aboard.